Hi, my name is Brittany Langosch. I am part of rural sourcing out of the Milwaukee office, and I am part of the product strategy team. So one of the most important relationships within a team is the relationship between product owners and software developers. In this context, when I say product owners, I mean somebody who is responsible for defining the vision or articulating the vision, depending upon their role within an organization, and making sure that the business objectives and the project goals are met successfully. When I say software developers, I mean somebody who is responsible for the actual software implementation of those business and project goals. When working together, there are three pitfalls that you want to avoid between the product owners and the software developers. The first one is a misalignment or just complete lack of understanding of the business objectives. So understanding the why behind what you are building is critical. Making sure that everybody understands that, feels empathy for their users, and is continuing to drive toward that throughout the execution of the project. For a software developer, when they say no or we can't, oftentimes that really just means that the cost for doing this doesn't really pan out for the benefit that the user will receive from doing it. And the product owner, when saying something like no or we can't, usually what that translates to is I don't see this as high enough priority, or I don't really understand the reason why we would potentially need to implement this feature. The third pitfall to avoid is poor communication and lack of trust. So strong communication is essential for a team to work together properly, and if there is poor communication or lack of trust between a product owner and a software developer, that usually escalates and the team feels that. Sometimes they take that on as well. And so it's critical that the team work toward that strong communication, open communication, trust with one another in order to drive toward that co-creation of value. In conclusion, you want to focus on value, strong communication, and building trust within the team. The product owner and software developers are often known as the leaders within the team, and making sure that you are focusing on those three things will radiate down through your team and ultimately create the most value for your users.